For this project, we were asked to talk about how all the elements of the performance played into what the production concept is. So this is my project. Alrighty, so the first version of Macbeth I watched was by Tale of Shakespeare Macbeth. Alrighty, so the time period of this performance was the medieval ages, and why I know that is because, as you can see in this picture over here, we have a castle. Alrighty, over here in the middle, we have these two dudes wearing helmets, shields, or holding shields, and holding a sword, and they look like they just came back from battle. If you Google search medieval ages and battle, this costume is what they would be wearing. Therefore, it kind of gave me the idea that this type performance was supposed to represent the medieval ages. Alrighty, next we have lighting. So as you can see behind the castle, is the sky. The sky looks like there's like an overcast, so it kind of gives a subtle gloomy look, but it's light outside, therefore it kind of gives you a welcoming vibe. Next we have costume. As you can see on this corner of the witches, you see they're wearing rags and very random clothes, and you can even see that like she has a cut on her face or some kind of boils or something, so which also plays into costume crew with makeup, so it kind of shows that they're aged and that they aren't very they're poor. They don't have a lot of money, clearly by their clothes they are wearing. Therefore, it shows the audience that they are of lower social status. Over here you see, again, the witches, but specifically this one witch. She is wearing orange, red, gray, and some kind of hat. It kind of shows, again, that she's random clothes, maybe poor, and this is all she has. Over here you see this man. He has a helmet on. He has the shield he's holding up, this very interesting belt, even this cloak he's wearing. In addition, you see his friend is holding a sword. Again, like I said earlier, it was about it looks like they just came back from battle. So their clothes represent battle. Alrighty, so I kind of talked about the setting already, but again, the setting is medieval ages, but we have this castle in the background representing medieval ages, and then another little detail is that they're outside, as you can see by the dead grass or trees or whatever you would like to call that. They're outside. Therefore, it means they must have just come back from a journey or something, and they're outside of the castle and not, rather inside of it. Also, as you can see the dead leaves, it kind of shows that this performance might have been placed in the fall because all the leaves must have come off. So, although it's a minor detail and doesn't really prove anything for the performance that it's fall, it is interesting to see how the outside could even affect the performance. Alright, next we have the style of acting. What's important with style of acting is costume. They kind of go along with each other because you have the costume and what they are wearing describes how they are going to act. So as you see in these two pictures, that they just came back from battle. Therefore, they're acting cheerful and happy, and that also shows that they must have won a battle or something. As you can see in this picture down here, he's holding up a sword, he's proud, he's like happy that of his accomplishments. He's proud of his accomplishments. So that style of acting kind of shows that he could have just won a battle and he's happy about it. Over here you see these three witches. They are very odd, and as you can see, they're kind of in his personal space. So it's that style of acting of being up front and a little weird shows the audience that these are peculiar, unique people. Like, they are not of, I would say, modern or of the norm people. Again, down here, they're whispering to each other. This style of acting kind of shows that they're hiding something, or they're just like not speaking to everyone in the group, more of like only what they're talking about is for them, which is very interesting. Alright, next we have music. For almost the whole time of the performance that I watched, there was Scottish music playing in the background. This also helps with the set. It shows that this time period could be medieval ages. Also, that it might not be of the United States. It could be in Europe, it could be in Scotland, it could be in anywhere other than North America. Also, there was Wispy Sound of the Wind, played when the witches vanished right in front of Macbeth's eyes. So that kind of created suspense. It was kind of spooky. It definitely left the audience confused as who are these people if they just vanish in thin air. And also confuses the characters because they are like, what happened? So that all plays into the production concept. Alrighty, so we have the mood. The mood is confusing. So as you can see in this first picture, he's proud of his accomplishments. He's cheerful, like, as you could say. Next, over in this last picture, you see that this lady in the middle is she's like, all hail Macbeth, you're going to be the king. So that mood is like happy, like she's happy. But as you can see, he's like, this man in the back is like, what? So this plays into confusion. As well as this middle picture, when this lady in the middle is saying, all hail Macbeth, he's like, who are these people, one, and what are they talking about? So the mood shifts from cheerful, over here and holding the sword, to what are these people and what are they talking about? Oops. Alrighty, next we see who, what, / what do the witches represent? So I already know what these witches represent, the Weird Sisters. But as you can see, they are talking to each other. This lady in the middle is very strange. They are hiding some kind of secret, and they vanish in this second picture in thin air. So it shows that, one, they are weird, and they could